Hello, and thank you for your interest in the Auburn University Choirs. We have prepared this relatively short video presentation to familiarize you with what we have to offer in choral music and how you can participate. Whether you sang in choir at school, in your community, place of worship, or if you just enjoy singing, there is a place for you in the Auburn University Choirs. We will give you an overview of our groups, talk about auditions and requirements, and most importantly, let you know how you can get involved.
You should know that we offer 7 different choir classes, 1 credit hour each. They fit into one of the 2 ensemble categories. Our traditional ensembles include the chamber choir, women's chorus, men's chorus, concert choir, and conductor's chorus. Our non-traditional ensembles include the AU Singers, which is our show choir, and the gospel choir. Here are a few common facts that are true of all of our ensembles. Each group is open to all students enrolled at Auburn University. Most participants are non-music majors. Course enrollment is required. Each course is 1 credit hour. Regular rehearsals occur only during scheduled class times. The performance schedule varies from group to group and from semester to semester. Only 1 audition is needed for most groups, except for AU Singers and Opera Workshop. And here's the best part. You can sing in more than 1 choir.
Let's take a closer look at our traditional ensembles, and I'll give a brief description about each of them. We've included some keyword descriptors, heavy, medium, or light, in the following slides that might help you anticipate the audition and performance requirements for each choir. Our chamber choir meets 4 days per week, and the audition requirements are heavy. They average about 5 performances with at least 1 travel commitment each semester. While we don't anticipate admitting any incoming freshmen into that group this year, all interested students are still permitted to audition for the group in case of an opening. The men's chorus meets 3 days per week and combines with the women's chorus on Fridays to form the concert choir. Audition requirements are medium, and there are usually about 2 performances per semester.
The same information is true of our women's chorus, which also meets 3 days per week. There is no enrollment cap for the women's chorus or the men's chorus, so we'll accept as many students who pass the audition requirements. The conductor's chorus is essentially a lab choir that was created to give our upper-level music majors a choir to work with when they study conducting, hence the name conductor's chorus. There are no performances, which makes this our lightest group to participate in.
Many students who participate in a traditional ensemble also sing in a non-traditional ensemble. The 2 following non-traditional groups are crowd favorites to many of our followers. The gospel choir was first organized in the 1980s. They meet 2 days a week and average about 3 performances per semester. Audition requirements are medium light, and students are expected to sing with expression and energy. The AU Singers is one of Auburn's most exciting traditions, having been in existence for over 45 years. This show choir is comprised of 36 singers plus instrumentalists. Because of the added component of choreography, the audition requirements might be considered heavy for some students. This group is in high demand, so be prepared for a medium-heavy performance and travel schedule. As we now move to discuss the audition information, we will continue our focus on the AU Singers. Then we will talk about auditioning for our other choirs, their requirements, and we will display enrollment information for some of our groups. Auditions for AU Singers vocalists occur in Goodwin Music Building on August 14th through 16th. Please be sure to email Dr. Dale Farmer if you are interested.
Auditions for any of the other groups we mentioned earlier will occur through Zoom during Camp War Eagle. Please be sure to complete the auditions form located on our choir auditions webpage to schedule a time. Here's a tip. Do an internet keyword search using Auburn University Choir Auditions, and the first hit will be our page. Auditions requirements include a solo with or without accompaniment. Your solo can be pre-recorded or sung during the virtual audition on Zoom. Sight reading. The music will appear on screen during your audition. Tonal memory, and your ability to sing with expression and energy. Students who audition for chamber choir should also be prepared to sing major, minor, chromatic, and/or whole tone scales. Here's a list of our choir courses. You can also find this information on our choir auditions webpage. Believe it or not, there are still a few other groups to introduce you to. The Opera Workshop is another ensemble class, and we also have 2 student-led groups. Opera Workshop is comprised mostly of vocal music majors. Therefore, the audition requirements are heavy, and they occur at the beginning of the fall semester. They meet 3 days per week and typically work towards an end-of-the-semester performance. Melodic is a new student-led group of all-female singers. They rehearse 2 nights per week, and the audition requirements are considered medium. The performance schedule is also medium, as performances are scattered throughout the semester. Celebrating its 10th year, AU Capella is a student-led group of all-male singers. They also meet 2 nights per week, and their auditions are medium-heavy. The performance schedule for AU Capella is also medium. AU Capella and Melodic do sometimes perform together.
Finally, it's time to answer the big question of how to get involved in the AU choirs. It's simple. Just get connected. And here's how you do it. Enroll in the choir class or classes that interest you. Schedule an audition using the form on our choir auditions webpage, or simply send an email to choirs@auburn.edu. Again, that's choirs@auburn.edu. If you reach out to us in at least one of these ways, or any combination of these ways, we can get you pointed in the right direction and well on your way to participating in the AU choirs. Now, regardless of the level of impact placed upon us by COVID-19, the focus of this video is to help you get connected with us. Once you're plugged in, we will be able to notify you of any university directives or restrictions based upon the pandemic and how it impacts your involvement in our groups. Please know that your health and safety are of the highest priority at our university. On behalf of all of us in the choral area, thank you again for your interest in the Auburn University choirs. We look forward to welcoming you to our choral community.